It's time for more Good Day New York.
The next segment is about basically what does your Halloween choice of costumes say about your personality. With insight is Dr. Buzz Ornsteiner. I'm sorry?
Yes, Dr. Buzz von Ornsteiner.
Von Ornsteiner, welcome to the show, sir. You think what we choose to be on Halloween actually says something about us?
It does. It can be our greatest fear, and so we want to overcome that fear by gaining power and control over that fear. Or it becomes our greatest fantasy, something that we wish we could do, but we can't do for the majority of our life.
A lot of people are talking about being Snookie for Halloween. What does that say?
Well, like, to me as a psychologist, Snookie is very vulgar, crass, crude, tasteless, can be thoroughly unpleasant to maybe a parent, but she represents unrestrained rudeness, and some of us lead a life where we're very restrained. We feel we have to follow the norms of society, and so she's someone who's just letting it all out there, letting it go, and we're attracted to that.
Yes, profane, self-indulgent, you can go on, but she is entertaining.
Yes, and freedom. She represents unrestrained freedom.
I do see a lot of girls on Halloween wearing, you know, they dress kind of slutty. You know what I mean? They do. Right? Why?
First of all, I think we all, whether you're a man or a woman, you want to feel that you're desirable, and you want to feel that you're attractive. And during the day, we lead very restrained lives, and most of us are working, and we don't have a lot of romantic context in our life. And so one day of the year, Halloween, we're allowed just kind of to let it go and show how we wish we could look, how we wish we could be looked at and desired, and maybe sexually attractive to everyone.
Right. Dr. Buzz, another one of the costumes this year, Lady Gaga.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Well, she is someone that I think a lot of people admire and want to emulate because she's in different costumes all the time. She's outrageous. It's unrepressed. She's truly letting her hair down, and it's almost childlike. When we're little, we want to dress up like mommy and daddy, but here she's totally unrestrained, again, unrepressed, out there, bigger than life.
Some of these things aren't that psychological, though. Someone's famous, someone's making a big impression, and we all kind of copy them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the Steve Slater. A lot of people are going to do that this year, right? I don't think they want to be Steve Slater and tell their boss off or anything like that.
Well, I think sometimes, sometimes I think we go back and forth with that. We lead very controlled lives, and we don't usually want to be out of control. Stephen represents someone who is truly out of control and kind of is letting that all out at work. Most of us who do lose it at work, we actually regret that. But when we're seeing someone else do it, we can live vicariously through that person. That to many people seems very powerful, that you don't care anymore, again, like Lindsay Lohan, you don't care anymore, you're just kind of staying off to the world, and you're your own person. You're in charge of your own life with no consequences.
I've heard some people are going to dress up as bed bugs.
Yes. I actually
they're in the news.
They're in the news. They're taking over. I actually work with people who've had bed bugs in their homes. And bed bugs, what do bed bugs tell us? They're nocturnal. They sleep with us in bed. They suck our blood. They are taking over the city, and they can only be frozen to kill them. And they're something that may frighten us, and we actually want to gain control over that fear by becoming them.
3 or 4 of those things that you just mentioned I want to do in real life. So bed bug, I'll have to look at that. Dr. Buzz von Ornsteiner.
Yes.
So nice to meet you.
Great.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.